Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack. I'm just going to talk once again about why you should defer prawn. Yeah, well, they should have done that because, well, things have escalated. And I share a lot of posts just to keep a track record here. So you have, for example, you have this fucker called Christian Anime Podcast from July 25 saying, oh, ban prawn using anime. And when I see the profile, I post about how anime is actually Christian. In a way, yeah, I started to disagree with that one because Japan has their own religions, but they are nationalists. Second off, when I'm not going to take even that one seriously, even less seriously, considering how you say proud Filipinx. Go fuck yourself, you piece of shit, but hey, oh man, and also we saw also another one. No, it was not this one, excuse me there. I was looking more and more and more. For example, people sharing all of the hey how to restrict internet access says for the children, and 20 hours later, elite police squads to monitor anti-migrant posts on social media. So it wasn't even a fucking day. They went for the anti-migrant posts, and all of that is against the establishment. And what other stuff? So of course, even Japan is this guy is talking about Kosa. Yeah, Cosa looks like I shared. They tried this one many times and they're doing it again. And look, they want to use all the attention that the European Union and Londonistan is currently right now attracting. Yeah, they're going to push that one. The US people do not let them one slide. But also look, all of the posts of what is related to surveillance and censorship. For example, this one. The EU's quote-unquote "going dark" group is pushing for mass surveillance. This secret initiative wants store your calls, texts, and online activity without suspicion, break encryption, making your private chats accessible, and force phone and car makers to build surveillance into device. So even in your fucking car, man. That's why they push all of these environmental policies is because they say, oh, you have to do more crappy cars for to help line go up, but also we want you to in a sense to put all of this surveillance to comply with security. It's because about protection. It's about yeah, we have to protect everyone, the children. Nobody is saying we have to do something about that. This is the fucking gaslight they always fucking use. Hey, we warn about this shit quite a lot. We warn people. All everyone, English, Spanish speaking people side, Portuguese one, well, only if Brazil have a chance to fucking overturn that dictator they elected, but well, you cannot vote your way out of tyranny. And I'm going to get to that one. So, example, we heard this fucker, Keir Starmer.
Mandated powers to censor your site and Twitter and Facebook. I mean, truth. Is that okay?
Well, I don't think he's going to censor my site because I say only good things. Will you please uncensor my site?
Yeah, we're not censoring anyone. We've got some measures which are there to protect children, in particular.
We are not censoring anyone, and then be dropping the "we told you so." And I'm going to share his opinion out here, just to people, yeah, because people right now are putting better words than I am. So this has to be the most painful and difficult quote unquote "I told you so" I ever said. For the last year, I constantly defended Prawn from outright ban because I explaining how this exact thing will happen. What is he referring to? So yeah, this one is from July 28. By Big now enforce safe search for all UK users, even to those with verified 18 plus Microsoft accounts, with no way to turn it off if you don't use a VPN. Likely due to a stricter regulation Google hasn't followed yet but may soon. So, for example, if you open your a tab and you search an artist that has created some hentai art, in incognito mode but without having a logged account, by default it has the search guard and you have to tag one down, you have to turn it off. You can do it without an account, but still it's a nuisance. And being because UK said now they need an account And now that they have that account, they can't turn off that safeguard anymore. That's how fucking simply slow it is. All start with prawn and they say, oh, because we need to protect anything. Jesus Christ, and yeah, people call us stuff, degenerates and all of that shit without themselves realizing the minefield they are putting themselves while also bringing that minefield towards us. So this gained a great reputational damage to myself. Nah, I don't think so. I've been accused of being a gooner or a cumbrainer and other insults from the likes of Melanie Mac. Turns out I was right. It was never about Prawn. It's about controlling the narrative, controlling the resource people see, preventing people from accessing information regarding recent events like illegal migration or protests. The purpose was always to get adults to dox themselves to self-censor and to be afraid of speaking against the establishment. This is why I had and had always will have a deep-seating disdain towards moral busybodies and Karens. Me too. All of those can fucking go away. People who are not related to you by blood are not your friends, but lecture you because they know better. Even I have people related by blood that I mean they know better and they don't know jack shit. By following the moral busybodies to change you into submission, wherever they were left wing or right wing moral forces, you have always allowed the politicians to make it more difficult for you to access the internet and more unorganized any type of disdain. Yeah, this AI image, yeah, the internet is safe now. And look, even from the Spanish speaking side, we have the news. Hey, we pray for them. They aren't being more respectful towards the Brits because I just can't do it, man. I can't. Because this one, Kudasai, says, pray for them. And Hentan has been blocked in the UK. Oh yeah, no license to gun, and this guy got it better. Who could predict that we were near the future of this anime than being governed by Skynet? Dude, we have to. We have both because they are also forcing AI to learn this shit, and yeah, you are going to have Skynet. Hell, I think what is that one anime that it was related to stopping crimes before being committed? Psychopaths. Yeah, Psychopaths touched a lot of these topics. Yeah, once again, Anna Valens, we are talking about the system in no change theme. This one. Because, yeah, even like what they are using right now, Death Stranding, to bypass this face verification, look what happened to this one. So, in an attempt to verify my age by having the Discord app look at my face, I was immediately permanently suspended. This after trying to use my ID, which didn't work. So, even this woman gave her ID. I think it's a woman, I don't know. It, I sent an appeal, but instead, if I lose my account over this shit fucking system, I will crash out. And they are going to force the ID verification. Hell, I heard Mexico. Yeah, Mexico right now. Yeah, that place is just creating a new type of ID that has your biometrics, fingertips, and face scan. And they are going to force that to use the internet. So they are also Mexico right now is so near to enact the Chinese social credit score system. And looking about Visa in Japan, look what they're fucking doing. Sponsored by Visa, Pride Parades, even after June. They can't help themselves. And then you have this fucking mob breeder again. Why we should repeal the murder laws? And yeah, the reason this take is idiotic. Certain things like drinking, smoking, prawn are considered human vices. These vices are done by a staggering number of the population, often over three quarters. While most of the people agree that they are bad for that and should be regulated, they don't agree that they should be banned. Yeah, at this point I'm not going to go into the full round of V, but you can clearly say this fucker hasn't learned a shit about what happened in the US when the prohibition of alcohol started in the 20s. And then, of course, you're seeing mouth breeders like John De La Rose, another homosexual, wishing for censorship, and I hope he gets censored too. That is one. Not only and hentai and also a hentai, hentai, excuse me there. Yeah, also join it under restrictions. Well, this is the one that I thought that what made me I laugh my ass off, man. Really. Oh, Axel the street, this last part. Why signing it? At this point, they are just mocking them mercilessly. Yeah, their bricks are being mocked relentlessly, and I think they fucking deserve it. Because even right now, even the Europeans are freaking the fuck out because they saw hey, the UK left the EU. Why the EU wants to agree with the UK? Well, because the UK left from the diplomatic standpoint, but never in spirit. They really want to push fascism. This content isn't available in the UK. So yeah, imagine you are one of the average Joes or woman, because yeah, I know woman goon. But still, I'm saying this, you are a person that it's seeing that they have to put up with their job. No, nobody has like the chance to have a job that pays well enough and it's stable or it's not a toxic wasteland for the most part. You go back to your house if you have one or your apartment. The only thing you have remain is having some entertainment, and yeah, this hentai is for you. Yeah, props to you. You say, you know what, this one I just want to go a little, and then yeah, hoping for a better tomorrow. And yeah, the government took that away, and yeah, they are against the Gunners because hey, you need an ID to enter Pornhub, but not an ID to enter the fucking UK. If you are a dark skinned mouth breather, destroy teeth, struggle snuggler from a tier world shithole to the UK. Oh man. So yeah, B Chibi reviews there summarize even things that haven't been talked about so often, right? Because also Russia talks about banning VPNs. Klaus asked to ban VPNs. We covered that one. And what is it? Yeah, I think Australia is passing the UK too, which is just more draconic, more than the one in the UK. And Protestant anti-immigration topics included speech in the UK Parliament by politicians labeled as not safe for kids. Always use the kids. Always use the fucking kids. They use national kids as a sacrifice for those illegal immigrants for them to harvest. Oh hey, but it is one of those retarded, inferior versions of humans to society because they since they don't behave and then will never be. Oh yeah, you should allow them to spread and reproduce. Hey, and well, this shit also happened in the world, man. It's good that this one I also haven't this one here. So you have that a mother ended the life of a kid only to get revenge for the husband after he left her. But they're not going to pay attention to that one. And but meanwhile, seeing all the censorship wave, yeah, look how these things are going. Also, look at this one, how it is. The OK Online Safety Act bans also all criticisms of illegal immigration. It's to protect the children, but you're not protecting children from those illegals. Oh man, yeah, this is the draconian way we're having now. But hey, at this point, yeah, I shared too many posts out here. Let's just end it with this one. Hey, democratic society. People clearly do not want this. Don't do it anyway. So it's not democracy after all, because yeah, what a fucking surprise. Hey, Brits. Yeah, because you didn't pay attention to this shit. You are going to see right now the consequences of not getting this involved in this one and stopping your fascist government before it was too late. So the UK government has responded to the petition with nearly 400,000 signatures to repeal the Online Safety Act, and they have no plans to repeal the Online Safety Act. So they say this sign this one, yeah, remove it. The consequence, mucho texto post in which just tell you, at the end of the day is to protect the children. You don't want to protect the children? What a fucking disgusting human being. I can't stand them. Yeah, I want these pieces of shit hanged like Mussolini behind a gas station. They need to be treated like Mussolini when he got put out of this earth. But hey, this shit just like Venezuela, and yeah, you think Venezuela didn't enact these censorship acts? Also, they cracked down on all sorts of businesses. Also, arcades. Arcades do not even are allowed to exist in Venezuela anymore. Not even by the mafias, because the bigger mafia is the fucking government. Congrats, Bridge. But at least I have to give you props in something. You are delivering the message to the entire world why this shit needs to be fight back. All of those fucking safety online acts needs to be fucking erased from this earth. Otherwise, we are going to end like China and with all of the worst parts of it, and not even nothing slightly remotely going out of it. Nothing. It's censorship. It's dead. It's dead of human creativity, human freedom, human life. So anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching and please take care.